Thank you everyone for being here. It's always nice to see a filled crowd, and I believe this shows how important this domain is. So we will talk a lot about science. I guess I'm the only one who is not going to talk about science today. So everyone else will be talking about science. So, but I wanted to take this opportunity to tell something about Advent Informatics, our ideologies, where are we and where do we plan to be, and things like that. So how, if you are already associated with us, if not, how do we move forward with Advent Informatics? Just for your information, as Chris also mentioned, we founded in 2016. We distribute software to multiple software companies around the globe, majorly into chemoinformatics, molecular modeling, and we also provide technical support for the software that we are providing. And we are most of the times very highly appreciated for our support. Now, the mission that we have is we want to be an end-to-end software provider, a high-quality software provider for the industry, and a partner who empowers scientific research in computational tools and computational domains for academia. So when I say end-to-end, obviously the drug discovery pipeline is a huge pipeline. We cannot provide the end-to-end solutions. So our idea is that whatever computational tools you need, we should be able to provide them to you. Our advantage is that we are not a software company that is developing a software, right? That we cannot move into that domain. So anything else that we think is relevant, we can always tie up with them and represent them in India. And like most of the companies that we are tied up right now, they come with references from our clients. So if you have someone that you think that, okay, that is something that is not present in India, if it is there in India, it will be really nice. I would really appreciate if we can pass us those things and those leads, and we can have an agreement with those people. Now, our vision is to be engaged with scientific researchers to understand what their needs is and how we can solve them. One of the best thing about us is our motivation. The motivation that we have is that how can we provide better ROI for the softwares that our customers use, be it in industry, be it in academia, right? How do academic institutes afford world-class softwares at affordable prices, right? Can we give them some more additional teaching license so the students can use it? While I was a student doing bioinformatics, I never got to access, even though our institute had a license for molecular modeling software, but it was so limited that we never got to use it, right? So it was only reserved for those doing PhD and maybe master thesis or things like that. So that is what we want to solve. That how can we give more licenses at the same price so that we can afford more ROI for the software investments. Another aim that we have or motivation that we have is that we should be very responsive in the support, right? That is another way where you can get more ROI on your software investment. And we should have long-term relationship with our clients. I guess quite a few of you sitting here, we have known each other for more than a decade now, right? So, and I believe that those of you who have not known me for a decade, in the next, after 10 years, you'll be knowing me for a decade. But we want to foster that kind of a long-term relationship by providing solutions that are suitable to you and client-centric solutions. Now, a brief about our journey. As Prita mentioned, we started in 2016, where we founded Advent Informatics. Actually, the story is quite interesting. I was working in a Mumbai-based company, and I was taking care of, let's say, technical as well as sales for Amazon. They said that we don't want to sell Amazon anymore. There is no market for Amazon in India. So I said, okay, fine. So my option was, should I look for a job or should I take a risk? At that time, I was not married. So I thought, let's take a risk. We spoke to Amazon. I told them, guys, are you fine if I try for a year? I will try to form my own company. I'll try to sell Amazon. If it does not work after a year, then you can find someone else. We tried for a year and it worked really well. So we have actually increased Amazon business over the last 8 years, maybe tenfold. So what we were doing in the Mumbai-based company. Then in 2018, we had an agreement with the module. So this was also driven by Amazon because Amazon had some tools that were integrating Clyde, the optical structure recognition tool. And that's why we thought that it's better to have an integration, have a partnership with them because there are a lot of people who are wanting to solve this. This was the era where this AI-based image recognition was not so yet well developed. Now, in 2019, we tried to tie up with a CAD-based company. So we worked with them for 6 months, but then we realized that their ideologies and our ideologies are very different. The way we want to support our customers, we hold some support was not working out well. So we did not go ahead with them. In 2020, one of our clients introduced us to MoleSoft. Okay. And if you remember, this was the COVID era. Okay. So we were not very aggressive with it because we couldn't be. It was everything was filled with online. You cannot do online meetings. It was too saturating. So we started with 2020, and at that time, my idea was that we will right now sell only to commercial companies. We will sell to commercial companies. We will wait for 1.5 years, let all of them renew, and then we will approach academia. Because the idea is in academia, the ROI might not be that important, but for industry, that is very important, right? And if they're renewing, that means that the software is really useful to them and it is good. So then we will start with academia. We actually started approaching academics just 1.5 years back when I started to grow my team. In 2023, we also tied up with Transgene, which is providing softwares into ELN and all these kind of things. And then we started representing Campus the same year also. They are a startup based. We will talk more about these in the later slides. And very recently, just last month, we had an agreement with Satara. Right now, we will be representing their D360 portfolio. So I guess quite a few of you might already know, Chemexon has been acquired by Satara. So naturally, we had to have an agreement with Satara. So, but then right now we will be representing the D360 portfolio, and later on probably we will be moving into some regulatory and all those kind of tools that they have. Now, this is something that we offer. I guess this is known to all. So, majorly most of the things that are relevant in CAD-based software, Infornatics, data management, all of these are represented by us. Now, before we move into MoleSoft, the entire day will be MoleSoft, but I thought it will be worthwhile to spend a few minutes with talking about other partners because I believe that some of them would be relevant to you also and would be useful to you also. So we started representing Chemexon in 2016. Chemexon is a very old company. It's a 26 years old company where it was founded by two chemists and is now owned by Satara. Now they provide world-leading chemoinformatics software. They have a lot of customers, more than 800 customers. All leading global pharma are using them. Their good thing is that you can also integrate Chemexon into your workflows. So they provide toolkits also. So there are a lot of integrating partners also. Like for example, if you talk about Reacts, they integrate the Marvin.js. At the backend, React Elsevier uses a lot of other Chemexon tools for the data curation. Right? Now, why do our clients choose Chemexon? Basically, because of the scientific excellence, it is highly integratable. It is collaborative. Like as I said, you can integrate things, and there are partners that are integrating things, and the support is very swift. Now, these are the core technologies of Chemexon. So, drawing. I guess most of you know that Chemexon provides drawing, Marvin Sketch, Marvin.js. There is a new Marvin that has been launched just now. So during the break, I guess we will be playing a video of that. Then search. Chemexon is globally known as the best chemical search providing company. So very high quality and very fast searches are provided. When I say search, it's chemical structure and associated data search. Then compliance. So if I am a pharma company, whatever chemicals I am synthesizing, I am storing, I am exporting, I am importing, are they compliant? Am I following all the compliance rules? If I am trying to export something into a particular country, what is the rules and regulations in that particular country? Does that country allow me to export? For example, it might sound interesting and surprising that caffeine is not allowed to be exported beyond a particular quantity in certain countries, right? So this kind of information is provided by this compliance, chemical compliance. Then we also have collaborative research and discovery, wherein you can manage the entire DMPA cycle. Calculators, I guess I don't need to mention about this. This is known number one for accuracy. There's been multiple publications, multiple benchmarking that has been done, and we have always come out on top, particularly the pK, log P, log D, even the solubility now that has come out. And chemical registration. So we provide best stereochemistry handling. So not just in the drawing, but also when you are talking about the chemical storage, chemical searching. This thing might be overlooked at certain times because people don't generally realize. So when you're putting in data, you might not realize it. But then it is very important to know because the most dangerous thing is you search a database, you come up with no result and you think that it is not there. Whereas it was actually there, but it was not represented properly, right? So that is why these things come into very critical importance. Now, Campus is a Budapest-based company founded in 2016. One of the key disruptive technologies is called the SynSpace. What they want to do in that is they provide a comprehensive and proprietary design technology, reaction design technology, which aims to reduce your cycle count and cycle time so that you can get to the end molecule faster. They have some sort of software modules like SynSpace, Host Validator, and Home Map. They also have a platform where they take collaborative projects, right? So where they have the idea of that aid platform or AI assisted discovery platform is to reduce your timeline and your costing for the lead optimization. So they also have a risk sharing model. So it's not that you pay a huge amount upfront and if it fails, if you are not having anything at your end. So they also share the risk. There's a risk sharing model also that they have. Transgene, I guess these are the tools that are known to quite a few of you, and they provide typical data, chemical data management, lab automation, all these kind of tools like an ELN, chemical inventory, animal inventory, biological inventory, ticketing system, analytical ticketing system, compound data management. Now, they're a Bangalore-based company, and that brings about an advantage that the customizations are very cost effective. Right? If any of you, I guess most of you have worked with international partners and you know customizing a solution is very, very expensive. Right? Whereas with them, the customization is very easy and very cost effective. Transient is deployed in multiple CROs in India, and I guess some of the users are also sitting in this room. Then we come to key module. So this is so key module has a lot of tools, but we are majorly marketing and representing their optical structure recognition algorithm tool, which is called a slide. So it can help you take care of your your PDF and Word documents, as well as you can take care of a lot of different image formats like GIF format, JPG, and all these other kind of file formats. Now, this is a case study or this is a benchmarking that we did against the open source Osra and on the USPTO images, and you can see that slides performance was quite high in the recent versions. So it is very simple. You open a PDF. You scroll to the page, or if you don't want, you can extract structure from all the pages. You scroll to the page where the images are there. You enter the page number. Okay, so these are the page numbers that I have from where I want to extract, and I click OK. And this is a real time video, so it will get extracted very instantaneously. Now you can save all of this as a SD file, or you can double click on any of them and open a chemical editor and edit it and save it later. Okay, so the idea is to reduce your time to extract structures from the documents. Now the last is not exactly the last, but the latest one is Satara, where we have D360. So D360 is majorly meant to synchronize all your data needs into one platform. So you get access to data in one click. You can drive data search very easily. D360, often what happens in organization is that you have different systems for managing different kinds of data, and they don't speak to each other, right? So D360 can sit on top of that, and it can connect all the data sources so that you have one single platform to search the data and analyze the data. So it helps you in small molecule analysis as well as in biologics and other modalities also. You can build custom dashboards which are very essential for data analysis. It has MMP analysis, SAR analysis, all this kind of analysis are present in that. Now, I know everyone is going to speak about MoleSoft, but I still thought that we will spend some time on MoleSoft and why we were motivated to put a lot of effort in popularizing MoleSoft in India. So it is a very old company. Quite a few of you are already aware of that, but for those who are not aware, it was founded in 1994 by Professor Ruben Avigan, and who is the next speaker, by the way. And then it is located in San Diego. There are key technologies that sets it apart. One is the internal coordinate mechanics, and the other is the bias probability Monte Carlo method that are key in any of the tools that you're using in MoleSoft. Now, why MoleSoft, right, or ICM? So it is driven by science. I'm not sure if you're aware, but MoleSoft does not have any single person for sales or marketing. So they have never sold a software to anyone. Everybody has bought it from them. So there's a difference, right? So people read papers and they say, okay, I want to use this software. How do I buy it? Right? Because they don't have any sales or marketing. So they have never participated in any conferences that they have to pay for. Every conference they have participated is for the science, right? So it is very driven by science. The pricing is very affordable without compromising on the quality of the software. The licensing is very flexible. There are multiple ways in which you can license it out. Now, for those in the academia, if you are thinking that how popular is MoleSoft in the publication, so this was, I guess, this is quite an old screenshot. There are around 5,000 more than 5,000 citations in Google Scholar. It has been cited, it has been published, there are publications in very well regarded journals with high impact factors like Cell Disease and Nature Proceedings and the likes. This was a publication from 2006, wherein some people from AstraZeneca compared different molecular modeling tools for their RMSDs. And you can see from the image itself that the RMSD in case of ICM was the lowest. So they went on to say that on a target by target basis, ICM would be a better choice for multiple more targets than any other software that they evaluated. And also taken on average, ICM displays the best enrichment factor when compared to any other software that they were evaluating. So they were evaluating mostly the commercial software that are generally used by CAD people. Now, ICM also has very good reputation when it comes to the D3R challenges. In 2017 D3R challenge, we were ranked first for binding energy prediction and RMSD for the top scoring post. So this D3R challenge is the blind industry challenge wherein you you are given a, set a target and ligands and you have to dock them and you have to rank them. Now in 2018 we were ranked first again for docking pose and affinity prediction, and in 2019 we were able to predict the pose of the base microcycle inhibitor with a sub-angstrom accuracy. There was a FDA drug that was approved using, which was designed in using MoleSoft in 2017. Motion is going to talk more about this in his talk about covalent docking. This also will be a part of Motion's talk, so I'll not go into the details where they have compared multiple softwares for the covalent docking performances. And last but not the least, the feedback that we value from our friend. I guess some of you have got an email asking you to rate our feedback support. Whatever we have received till now. So when we ask our client that on a scale of 1 to 5, how will you rate our responsiveness? So they 100% of the people, it was an average rating of 5 out of 5. On a scale of 1 to 5, how will you rate our support for its ability to solve the issue? So it was 4.8. There are challenges that we cannot avoid, right? We don't hold the source code, so we cannot take care of everything. So there are certain things that we cannot solve, but we have to go back to our principal partners to help them solve it. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, what is the overall satisfaction with our support? It's again a 4.8. And we ask that what is the general response time that you have experienced when you are raising a query with us? 50% people said that it is you guys respond within within an hour. Another 35% said it is less than 3 hours, and another 15% said it is less than 24 hours. So I'm really happy to see this because it is not just me who is supporting our client, we have our team also who is supporting, and we really strive well that we should be able to get your queries solved as soon as possible. So you can see that most of the queries were solved within 24 hours. So this again brings me back to our ROI for your software investment. This is how we want to maximize the software investment so that we can solve your queries as soon as possible and you can get going with by solving your queries moving forward. So that is from my end. I guess I will hand it over to Sadhu.